中国从哪个国家进口的咖啡豆是最多的？
巴拿马、云南。
中国从哪个国家进口
？Sorry， 我觉得从法国吧。
为什么？
因为我觉得法国是一个很浪漫的国家。
其实我不知道，但我猜一下是埃塞俄比亚。
那答案是在非洲吗？答案是在非洲。
巴西。
我觉得是巴西。
为什么是巴西？
因为我之前有了解过，就是巴西它的商业咖啡的产量非常的大，而且它有很多的机械化采摘咖啡的这个工序，它就是会有更大的咖啡的产量。
Whether fresh ground, instant, or drip bag, the coffee you drink in China very likely comes from Brazil.
According to the China Coffee Industry Report released in October, the scale of China's market amounts to 150 billion yuan. In 2023, China climbed from Brazil's 20th to 6th largest coffee importer with a volume of 1.5 million bags of coffee, an increase of 278.5%. Coffee also witnessed the budding of the two countries' friendship. On August 15, 1974, China established diplomatic relations with Brazil. Representatives of both countries raised cups of coffee instead of wine to celebrate. Today, coffee has become a new growth point in trade between China and Brazil. This makes me wonder why many people aren't aware of the fact that Brazilian coffee takes the lion's share of the Chinese market. I asked one of Brazil's best baristas, the 2023 World Barista Champion, Boramam.
And the reason why there's a gap in that kind of information is because most of the Brazilian coffees, they are sort of put into the masses, like coffees that are widely consumed or blends, for example. While some African origins like Ethiopia will be put on like single origin coffee. So people are more used to seeing like in the menus of cafes like, oh, Ethiopia or Colombia or things like that. While whatever they're drinking daily, like an Americano or like a cappuccino or a latte, has a huge composition of Brazilian coffee. So that's probably why that happens. And Brazil ends up being one of the best cost benefit products in the world in terms of coffee quality and pricing.
Coffee is deeply integrated into Brazilian people's daily lives. In Brazilian Portuguese, the word breakfast means coffee in the morning. I'm now in Rio de Janeiro, where I will explore the local coffee culture. I'm waiting for my flat white with latte art. Oh, it's a rabbit. It's a bunny. This is my flat white with Latin art, and it's the pattern of a rabbit.
Hello, I am Julius, originally geologist, but now we are working with coffee. It's in the pattern for coffees from different parts of Brazil. And so we roast. Now we check the quality of the roast. In Brazil, the most important producer is Minas Gerais. China is a big country. When China was interested to drink coffee, it's interesting for us, the most important producer of the world. We know the capacity of China in produce technology. The Chinese are very creative too. And so creative with technology could be different process.
Coffee is both a cultural symbol of Brazil and an important pillar of the Brazilian economy. Brazilian coffee needs the vast Chinese market, and China is shaping up a new landscape for the global coffee industry. Chinese President Xi Jinping has arrived in Rio de Janeiro to attend the 19th G20 Leaders Summit. He will also pay a state visit to Brazil. Hopefully, the meeting between President Xi and his counterpart Lula will allow the aroma of coffee to spread farther and last longer. With coffee in hand, here's to the next golden 50 years in China-Brazil relations.